I'm having my head there in. So, I can see everybody. You might have the wrong sharing thing on your Zoom. There's a load. Stretching up tall. Stretching up tall. Opening out wide. Have a little roll backwards and forwards through that lower back area. Feeling the movement. Drawing in. Dropping back. I've not dug out my Christmas outfit yet. Next week, perhaps. Lengthening through the neck. Let's have a little roll of a shoulder. For 3, 2, 1, and then the other side. Rolling backwards, opening out through those chests. Waking up the shoulder blades. And then reaching both arms up. Having a stretch up towards the ceiling. Up we go. Stretching through those sides. For 3, 2, 1. Big circle round. Let's go swimming. Knees are going over the toes. Don't let them roll in or out. Last one. Round we go. Up we come. Bring those arms down into our dumb waiter. So settle those shoulders down. Drawing through your tummy. And we're turning out and coming back in. Turning out. Coming back in. 2 more. Really feel the backs of those shoulders working. With this one, out we turn, stretching out fingertips to fingertips and draw back in. And again, stretching nice and wide, keeping the arms right to the sides. Last one, out we go. From there, let's have a stretch over. Again, as straight, as straight as you can. Down we come. Round the other way. Over we go. And back. Once more each side. And back. Last one. We're going to go into our dolphin dive. So leave that arm up there. Let the other one join it. Hands on head. And down we go. Curling up. Bottoms out, heads out as we come back up. So we're diving down. Reaching out. And again. Curling up, mobilizing that spine. Last one, down we go. Coming back up, stretching up, and let's stretch out nice and wide. So feet turned out, drawing in through the tummy, down we go. For 4, 3, turning those knees out. 2, and 1. Holding that there, reach over to one side. Find your balance, and we're going to go speed skating. You can pop your hands on your hips if you want to. Out we come, in we come. Out we go, in we come. 3, 2, last one. Stepping out wide still though, and let's go down for another 4, 3, 2, because we've got to even ourselves out and go the other side. Out we go, holding there, out we go, reaching out. Ooh, find your balance. Nearly knocked my cup of tea over. And we're scooting. Scooting out to the side. So I think this is like speed skating. Pushing out, coming back in, pushing out. We're working this supporting leg. 2 more. Last one. Come back into the middle. Big high knees. Stretching up nice and tall. For 3, 2, 1. From there. Deep breath in. Breath out. Breath out. Curling down as tight as you can. Let the arms drop down, hips up to the ceiling. Tuck your tummies in towards those thighs. And slowly, slowly roll back up. And open out. Down we go again. Head down, curling up tight. You can bend your knees a little bit if you want a little bit more stretch through the spine. Or stretch those hamstrings up towards the ceiling and come back up. I'm sure we're going to be looser by the end when we do the ones at the end of the class. Last one, down we go. And then we're going to get down onto those mats. Get those tummies ready. Stretching down. Take a deep breath in. On the breath out, go a little bit deeper. And then we're going to go down onto the mats. I've got my head down the different end today so that you can, so that I can have enough room not to hit the sides when I'm doing my arm openings. So, settle yourself down and think about that position. So the feet and knees are in line with the hips. We're wide across the chest, and then just let that rib cage sink down. Gently drawing in through your tummy, flattening out that lower back, and then gently roll back the other way. So you've got that little arch in the lower back. Breath in, breath out, and flatten out again. Drawing in through your tummy, stretching out that lower back, and then find that mid position. Okay, from there, arms are nicely relaxed at the side. We're coming up into a single tabletop, and we're going to hip twist at level 3. So we're going to go out to the side and draw back in. And we're concentrating on keeping that other side of our bottom heavy. So as I take my left leg out to the side, I'm thinking right side's anchored down. 3 to go. Turning out, coming back in. 2, and back in. Last one. Coming back in. Keep it there, and with one leg stretching, reaching out and coming back in. Let's add an arm. So the opposite arm reaches out, we just stretch out and come back in, up to the ceiling. Stretch out and back up. 3 to go. Opening out, coming back in. 2, back in. Last one, as you reach out, we keep that back centered. Come back in, and then lower the arm down. Keep the leg there, drawing through your tummy, bring that other leg up, so we're in a double tabletop. From there, we're going to scissor. So we're crossing those legs over. You can do it one by one, or you can do a little run, swapping midway. Keep going for another 4, 3, 2, 1. Come into the double tabletop and then lower that first leg down. Relax there for a second in that single tabletop, and we're going out for our hip twist. So I'm doing my right leg this time, keeping my left side anchored to the mat. Drawing back in. Out we go. 3 more. 2. Last one. Keep that leg in that single tabletop, bring the opposite arm up, and we're doing our one leg stretch with the arm as well. As you stretch out, we draw in through that tummy, keeping us centered, because the tendency will be want to arch up through the middle. 3 to go. And back in. 2. Last one. Out we go. Coming back in. Bring up that other leg into that double tabletop. Bring the other arm up as well. So we're in double tabletop, both arms up. And we're going to hip twist at the higher level. So opposite arm goes out as the hip turns out. Out we go. Drawing in through that middle. Try not to wobble anywhere. That's 4. We've got 2 to go. Coming back in. Last one. Keep those arms there. Now you can go single tabletop or double tabletop. And we're going to do our double leg stretch. Reaching out, arms back. Come back in. Changing sides. If you're doing that double tabletop, still drawing through that middle. Keep the back nice and still. We're halfway. 3 to go. Reaching out. Drawing back in. 2. Last one. Coming back in. Bring the arms down to cuddle those knees up to your chest. Well done, folks. Good start. Good loads of tummies there. Let's bring those legs down one by one and have a little stretch out. We're going to bring the arms down out to the side, feet and knees together. Let's do our gentle hip twist, level 2, just as a relax for those tummies before we go into our shoulder bridging. So stretching out, coming back in, over to the other side. This is your little recovery period. Once more to each side, stretching out across the chest. Last one. And then we're coming back into that middle position. Feet and knees are hip width apart. You can lose your head pillows if you want to, because we're shoulder bridging. Make sure the weight's even through both feet. And let's just do a normal shoulder bridge to start. So we're drawing in through our tummy, lifting up bit by bit by bit. So we're in a nice straight line from the knees, hips, shoulders. And then gently roll back down, trying to lay each bone down bit by bit by bit. Trying to keep our knees level, they're not rolling out. Once more like that. Drawing in, squeezing and lifting up, wide across the shoulders. And gently back down bit by bit by bit. Okay, now if you bring your feet in just a little bit more, we're going to go into a single tabletop and we're going to do one of our single tabletop shoulder bridges. So if it gets too much, just go down to a normal shoulder bridge, that's fine. But if you can, we're drawing in, we're lifting up. And from there, we're going to tap that leg down. 4, 3, 2, 1. Come back up and lower back down. Okay, let's change over to the other leg. So center through the middle, single tabletop. And then roll into your bridge, lift up and tap down. For 4, 3, keep those bottoms up. 2, 1, and lower back down. If it gets too much going up and holding that single tabletop, you can go up as normal and then bring the leg up and do whatever we're doing with the leg. Okay, so if you've not got the strength to lift up with single tabletop, let's do that. We're going to change the leg. We're going to come up in that single tabletop, but we're going to kick the leg out this time. So drawing in through your tummy, roll and lift, and then kick out for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back down, and lower back down. Okay, so we lower it down to roll down this time. Single tabletop, lifting up, keeping up there, and kick for 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring it back down and roll back down. Everyone all right? We're going to try and combine those two together. Okay, so drawing in, single tabletop, lift up, and we're going to do 4 taps. Tap, 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 I think. Kick for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower back down. Let's see if we can change legs, do that the other leg. So single tabletop, drawing in, lift up, really work through that bottom, and we're tapping for 4, 3, keep the bridge up, 2, 1, 4, kicks out, 4, 3, 2, the bridge is still up, 1, and lower back down. Whew, I'm hot, I don't know about you. We're going to change it again. Okay, we're going to do a different leg this time. So single tabletop again, we're lifting up, we're straightening that leg out, and then we're straight lifting it down and up, down and up. Keep going. Last one. Coming back up, bend into your single tabletop and lower down. Good stuff. It is longer lever, and the thing with this one is as you take your straight leg down, you're going to want to arch in the back, and you want to keep your back straight, so you have to pull in through those tummies. Let's try the other leg. Drawing in, lifting up, straighten the leg out and reach down and up, down. So monitor how far you can go before you start to feel yourself arching through that back. Last one, single tabletop and back down. Woo, well done, folks. Have a stretch it out. Let's do, what should we do to stretch out? Let's do our double leg stretch. Arms out in front. I'm going to put my head pillow back in and reach away, fingertips to toe. But just rest in that out position. Breath in, breath out, and then draw yourself back in. Change over the other side. Reach out. At that out position, you can have a bit of a relaxed stretch. And then come back in. Once more each side. Reaching out. Coming back in. Last one. Good stuff. Now, because we work those hamstrings quite a lot with those shoulder bridges, let's do our hamstring stretch while we're here. So if you've got your stretching straps at hand, if you've got one, grab it now. Bring the knee in towards you. Give it a cuddle. Stretch it up to the ceiling. Slide out that other leg. Holding it there. So we're getting a nice long stretch from the heels to the back of the bottom. Take a deep breath in. Breath out. I'm just going to try and stretch just that little bit more. Breath in. Breath out. Good stuff. Bring that leg down. Let's change over to the other side. Bend the knee in. Give it a cuddle. Stretch it up towards the ceiling. Slide out the other leg. And really feel how you can feel all that tissue from, excuse me, from your heels right the way to the back of your bottom, lengthening away, stretching out, holding there for 3, 2, 1. Bring that leg back down. Good old stuff. And we're going to go over onto our sides. We are going to do some side lifts, leg lifts. So we're going to come up into our plank just to sort out our top part. Hips and shoulders on top, and then slide those legs out. So we're lying on a little plank of wood, nice and straight. If you look down, you can just see your feet. From there, draw in gently through the middle, and then we're going to lift that top leg up for our side lift. Now, if you go up too far, you're going to feel yourself collapse in the middle. So keep yourself long along the waist, and we go down. So we're lifting up and lowering down. It's nice and easy at the moment. And down. 2 to go. Up we come. Slowly lower. Last one. And down. Let's change this now to our lift, lift, lowers. So this is where you might need your fingertips to support you at the front if you need to. We're lifting the top leg up, we're drawing in tight through that lower tummy, bringing the other leg up to join it, and lowering both back down. So it's a lift, and a lift, and a lower. And again, lift, drawing in, lift, and lower. 2 to go. Lift, lift, and lower. Last one coming up. Lift, lift, and lower. Have a little rest there with that top arm. Let's torpedo over. Big stretch over. And come back. For 4 and 3. Oh, my nice Christmas music's gone off. Blooming YouTube. Out we go. And back. Last one. Opening out. Coming back. Rest that arm there. Okay. So we've lifted. Lifted. We're now going to lift that top leg. Drawing in. Lift that underneath leg. Keep that underneath leg there as we lift that top leg up again. For 4, 3. So we're hovering that lower leg. If that's too much, you can lower that lower leg. Last one. And then control it all down and rest there. Quite a different one, quite tough. Okay, same thing. Lift the top leg, drawing in, hover the bottom leg, and lift again for 4, 3, 2, last one, and lower them both down. And rest there for a moment. So, similar thing this time, but the top leg's hovering and the bottom leg's lowering and lifting. So, lift the top leg, draw in through your tummy, lift that bottom leg if you can, and then lower and touch and up. Touch and up. Touch and up. Last one. Coming back up and lower both down. Well done, folks. Give your knees a little bend up. Push yourself up. We're going into mermaid. So top leg behind, bottom leg in front, onto the hand to start with so you're getting that nice straight open out body position. Bring that top arm over, slide down onto your elbows, stretch over, have a big old stretch, and then come back up. And down we go again, stretching over, and come back up. Okay, down we go. Let's bring the knees together though. So we're now in that side bend position. Yeah, once you're there, lift that top arm up. You can either keep it at that level and back down, or you can go over and then try and lift those hips up as well. Sometimes you have to just fiddle around with your arm position. I need mine a bit closer. Lifting up through the waist, up through the hips, and back down. Last one coming up. Lifting over, keep your hips down if you want, or lift up if you want. Come back down. Straighten out those legs. We're still on that side, resting on the forearm. That top leg, hover it up, and we're going running with it. We're going to bring it up and push it away. Bring it up, push it away. Keep going. 3, 2, last one. And then we're going to side kick forward and back. 4, 3, 2, last one. Coming back down, and then let's go over onto the other side. See if we can remember what we've just done. So, support those necks to start with for our side kicks, our side lifts. Shoulders are stacked, hips are stacked. Straighten out those legs so we're in a long straight line. If you glance down, you can see the tops of your toes. Relax through the shoulders. Let's start off with just that nice, easy top leg lifting and lowering. Drawing in through the tummy, pulling up through the pelvic floors, working through the bottom. Up we come. Down we go. 3 to go. Up and lower. 2. Last one. Good stuff. Let it just have a little rest. Now we're going for that lift, lift, lower, so you can have fingertips to help to stop you wobbling. Give you a little bit of balance. Up we come. Up with that underneath leg and lower them both down. Lift, lift, and lower. Drawing in through the tummy. Lift, lift, and lower. And again. Lift, lift, and lower. Last one. Lift, drawing in, lift, and lower. Have a little rest there. Let the legs rest as we just have a little torpedo arm overhead. Big straight line, and back over. Join our big rainbows. Out we go, over we go, and back. Length through the neck. Over we go. Long and low, and back over. Last one coming up. Coming back down, resting down there, and we're back to those legs. So we're doing those hovering ones. So we're going to lift top leg up, drawing in, lift the second leg up, keep the second leg still, and lift the top leg for 4, 3, 2, 1, and lower them both down. Looking good. Let's try that one again. So lifting up, drawing in, lift the second leg, keep that one hovered, and we lift. You can always leave that bottom leg down if you need to. Go with what's safe and okay for your body. Last lift, and we lower down. Good stuff. Okay, final one. This is top leg stays hovered, bottom leg goes up and down. So lift, pull in through your tummy, lift that second leg up, and second leg taps down and up. For 4, 3, 2, last one, and both go down. Have a rest there. Well done, folks. Bend those knees, come up onto your elbow, into your mermaid stretch. So that top arm's coming up. We're sliding down and over. Have a big stretch out of those sides. And come back up. And let's go down again. Reaching over, big stretch. So going over to my right and trying to keep my left side of my bottom down. Bit tricky. Come back up. And then just go down onto that elbow. Bring the knees together. And let's do our side bend from there. So the simple one. Or simple-ish. They're all pretty tough. Okay. If you have your knees just down a little bit, I think the first time I got my knees a little bit too high. If you keep your knees down a little bit, it does make it easy if you want to have a go at that lifting up through the hips. and lowering back down. One more of those ones. Reaching over, lift up, come back down. Rest that arm, stretch out both legs. We're lifting up through the chest, drawing in through the tummy. Bring that top leg up, and we're going to do that little run. We're coming in, and we're pushing away. Come in, push away. Keep going for another 4, 3, 2. Last one. Everybody's got a favourite side. This isn't my favourite side, I found out. And side kick forwards. We're hanging in here. Come on, tummy, work for me. It's all those cakes. Kicking forwards. 2 to go. Push back. Last one. Forward we go. Coming back. Press that leg down. Well done, folks. Let's have a well-deserved rest on our backs. We're going to stretch out through those bottoms. Whew. So pop one foot over the other knee. Let that knee drop out to the side. Feel the stretch through the inner thigh. And then lift that leg up. And we should feel it through the bottom. Get a nice... Oh, tough morning this one so far. Squeezing in there. Holding it there. 3, 2, 1. Slowly down. Let's change over the other side. Cross the feet over, or the knee, foot over the knee. Lift that other leg up. And squeeze in. Squeezing in, feeling it through the back of the bottom. Have a little roll one side or the other to find where you can feel that stretch best. Holding it there. Breath in. Breath out. Feel the stretch just that little bit more. And then rest out. We're going to go over onto our tummies. I'm going to swivel round just because my head's in a better position for the camera. And we're just going to do a little bit of breaststroke prep before we get up and stretch out. So, forehead's on the pillow, arms out to the side at 90-90 at the shoulders. So 90 degrees at the shoulders, 90 degrees at the elbow. Try and get yourself as flat as you can. So don't bring the arms too close to your sides. Make sure they're nice and stretched out. From there, think about those shoulder blades being gently drawn down to the waist. Draw in through your tummy and gently lift up. Tucking the chin in and lowering back down. So we're trying to get that nice length from the top of our head to our tailbone. We're thinking about uncurling that upper part of our back and lowering back down. Shoulder blades down, drawing in through your tummy, floating up and back down. Couple more. Chin tucked in. Down we go. Feeling as light as you can through those arms. They're just there resting on the floor. You're lifting through the body. Come back down. Pop the hands next to the chest. Push yourselves up. And have a little stretch back into your child pose stretch, your shell stretch, whatever you want to call it. So you're tucking your bottom under as much as you can. Sort of feeling it all along that spine. Good stuff. Into our 4-point. Have our little cat stretch. Head up, tail up. Come back in underneath. Big reach up. Gently rolling back down and out. And then finding that mid position from there. Stretch one leg out. Let's do our lift up and up, pull underneath. So we're doing our thread the needle, opening out our chests, coming back underneath. Last one like that before we go over to the other side. So change those legs over, stretch out, opposite arm goes up, and then we thread underneath, and we come back up again, and we come underneath. Last one. Under we go. Coming back into the middle and have a final stretch out. Bring those arms in front. Big old stretch. And then, very carefully, get yourselves up into standing. Sort it out so everybody can see. I can see my head there. Lovely. So hopefully we're all safe on our feet. Sort of trousers out, t-shirts. Have a little shake of those arms. Make sure they're still with us. Drawing in through that tummy. Knees are nice and relaxed. Deep breath in. Breath out. Drop the head and shoulders. Little bend of the knees. Link the fingers and then stretch away in front of you. Having that nice upper body stretch. Reach to the ceiling. Stretch out wide. And draw down. And again. Breath in. Breath out. Bending the knees. Reach away. Coming back up. Open out wide. All the way down. And relax there. Floaty, floaty arms up. Split the arms. Circle the arms. And come back down. Okay. Split. Circle. So we're windmilling. Split. Circle. And round. And then we're reversing. Changing direction. Ooh. Round we go. You've all proved that you can do the windmill. So let's have a little go with the legs, okay? So lifting ourselves up. It's our foot series. This is easier. We're bending the knees. We're lowering the heels and we're coming back up. So lift up, bend the knees, drop the heels, straighten up. Excuse me. Up we come. Knees, heels, and up. Two more. Lift. Got to get a bit of balance working. And up. Last one. Up we come. Knees, heels, and up. So we can do both components. Next week we're going to put them together. We'll be doing the arms and the legs together. Get practicing, folks. Let's stretch out those calves. So 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Place that heel down in a nice straight line. So you get a really good Achilles stretch and lean forward onto that front leg. Holding your balance. Stretching that back leg. For 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's change over to the other side. You know you're safe. You know we've got no more balancing if we're doing the calf stretch. Calf's done its work. Lunging forwards. Holding that stretch. Feel the stretch down that back leg. Weights on the front leg. 3, 2, 1. Come back up into the middle. Let's go a little bit wide. Drawing in through the tummy, opening out those arms. Sink down with the knees and back up. I did that a bit weird, didn't I? All out of sink, up we come. 2 more. We're going to hold this last one. Reaching across, circling over. And again, reach across, circle over. Front corner, pull up to the back corner. And bring that arm round to the other side, stretch. And open. Bring it round into the middle, bring up that heavy weight. Open out those arms nice and strong, drawing in through your tummies. We're going round for the saw. Down we go. Trying to reach for the outside of your calf. You can rest your hand on it and give yourself a little extra tug if you want. Come back up. I'll try and remember to show that in sitting next week. Perhaps have a stretchy session next week. Down we go to the other side. And up we come. Have a little march out. Let's see what that's done. We've stretched out. We should be able to go all the way down. So, reaching up. Breath in, breath out. Breath in, breath out. Chin on chest. Rolling down. Reach down with those arms. Hips to the ceiling. Try and get those hands right flat on the floor. And then slowly, slowly come back up bit by bit by bit. And open out. Okay. Breath in. Breath out. Have a little roll down. Stretch down to the floor. Take a deep breath in. Breathe out. Try and go a little bit further down for the final time. And then slowly, slowly, slowly come back up. Lifting up through the chest, drawing in through the tummy, finding that nice mid position. Let's take a nice deep breath in. Perfect posture. All the way to the top. Weights even on both feet. And a breath out. And again. And breath out. Well done, folks. Tough session to start with. Let's say bye-bye to the YouTubers.